the truth about the Great Migration of the Maya in prehistoric civilization. Hello mystery seekers listeners. Today, we will explore together one of the most mysterious and thrilling legends in human history, the Great Migration of the Maya. A journey full of surprises, dangers, and also extremely wonderful in prehistoric civilization. The stories of this migration are not only pieces of a forgotten history, but also fascinating mysteries that make modern humans ask many questions. Is there a connection between the Mayans and ancient civilizations in Asia? Or is this migration just a colorful mythical legend woven by the ancients? Before diving into this story, let's take a look back at some of the important and incredible findings that help shape these hypotheses. Ancient marks at Mexico's National Museum of Anthropology. The National Museum of Anthropology of Mexico, located in the capital city of Mexico City, is not only one of the largest museums in Latin America, but also an invaluable treasure trove of artifacts from the British Indian culture. With an area of up to 125,000 square meters, this museum contains more than 600,000 artifacts about the people, art, religion, and life of ancient civilizations on the American continent. However, what has surprised and piqued the curiosity of archaeologists and anthropologists around the world is the uncanny similarities between some of the artifacts here and those excavated in prehistoric China. During the journey to explore the museum, one cannot help but pay attention to the ceramic statues, jade objects, and sculptures that have many similarities with cultural relics from Asia. Are these artifacts evidence of an ancient cultural exchange between East and West, or merely a coincidence? This question has led to many hypotheses and research, opening a new page in the exploration of the origins of American civilizations. The mysterious origin of the Indians. The Indians, considered the oldest inhabitants of the Americas, have always been one of the most controversial topics in academic circles. There is a theory that they were migrants from Asia who crossed the Bering Strait during the last ice age, about 13,000 to 16,000 years ago. But what motivated them to embark on this perilous journey? Was there a powerful prehistoric civilization that existed and motivated them to seek new lands? Studies of mitochondrial DNA have yielded some interesting evidence. It has been found that the Mongol peoples of Asia and the Native Americans share some of the same genetic variants. This has led to the hypothesis that Native Americans may be descendants of the Mongol peoples who migrated to the Americas across the Bering Strait. Furthermore, geneticists have found evidence of at least two migrations from Asia to the Americas, one during the last ice age and another after the ice age. However, the story does not stop at dry scientific research. It is also embellished with legends, colorful folktales of the indigenous people, stories that have existed for thousands of years and are still told today. The legend of prehistoric Mongols and their mysterious migration. Imagine a distant world, where on a vast land in Asia, there is a group of Mongols who live with transcendent intelligence, who can move objects with their thoughts and even travel between planets. These are not only mystical stories, but also legends that have been told since prehistoric times. According to these legends, when the glorious period of that civilization came to an end, the Creator God realized that it was time for this civilization to come to an end. The God instructed the virtuous people in this community, who still held fast to their belief in the gods, to leave their homeland and embark on a great journey across the Great Sea in search of a new land where they could rebuild their civilization. This journey has not been easy. They face a myriad of dangers, from harsh natural conditions to challenges of trust and morality. Only about 20,000 people survived the arduous journey, and they set foot in a new land, now the Americas. This is when the Mayan civilization began to take shape. Mayan civilization, the pinnacle of wisdom and morality. The Mayan civilization was not only a civilization that flourished in science, art, and agriculture, but also a civilization that carried with the mysteries of human origins and missions. The Mayans are believed to have developed a very accurate calendar system, including both the solar and lunar calendars, with predictions about the future that surprise us to this day. The Maya believed that they were entrusted by the gods to preserve and protect ancient knowledge of the universe and humanity. They built great structures such as pyramids, observatories, and lost cities deep in the jungle, as a way to connect with the gods and preserve their knowledge for future generations. But as their civilization reached its peak, the Mayans also began to notice that their period was slowly coming to an end. According to some legends, the gods have revealed to them that in the future, a great reformation will take place, and those who do not maintain morality will be eliminated. Those who survive will enter a new era, an era of light and wisdom. In 1526, when Spanish explorers first came into contact with the Mayans, they were amazed at the remains of a civilization that had almost completely disappeared. They only meet a remnant group of people who no longer seem to retain the skills and knowledge of their ancestors. In fear of the power and wisdom of the Mayan civilization, the explorers burned almost all of the Mayan records, leaving a gap in history that we have yet to fill. Mysterious disappearance and the legacy left behind. The disappearance of the Mayans is one of the greatest mysteries in human history. Many believe that, when the Mayans had fulfilled their mission, they mysteriously disappeared, leaving the cities and structures they had built to travel to a distant place, where modern humans could not find them. There are also those who believe that they have blended into other indigenous communities, continuing to live simple and secluded lives, in order to protect the secrets of their ancestors. Today, when we look back at what the Mayans left behind, from accurate predictions of astronomy and mathematics to great architectural achievements, we cannot help but marvel at their wisdom and sophistication. The stories of the Great Mayan Migration became part of this heritage, a reminder of resilience, trust in the gods, and morals, which are the solid foundation that helps a people overcome all challenges to survive and thrive. When we talk about the Mayan civilization, we are not only talking about a people that once existed, but also about the eternal values they left to humanity. The story of the Great Mayan Migration is a reminder that, even in the most difficult of times, people can overcome it if they hold fast to their belief in goodness and morality. The Mayans left us not only great architectural works, but also a profound lesson in perseverance and the spirit of overcoming difficulties. In the modern context, in the face of challenges and fluctuations, this story is still valid, an inspiration for us to continue to move forward, constantly rise, and maintain faith in the future. Our video today is paused here. What are your thoughts on these? Please leave a comment below to share your opinion. Thank you for following and subscribing to the Mystery Seekers channel. Good luck and peace.